Hello there guys, welcome to the channel where today we have another Captain Rex and Anakin video, but completely different. We showed yesterday that Rex and Anakin had a close relationship during the Clone Wars. As the leader of the 501st and Anakin the Jedi General, they depended on each other every time they fought in battle, and I honestly appreciated their trio as well during the series. Ahsoka, Anakin, and Rex were quite the dangerous group, so after their adventures during the Clone Wars and subsequent affection for one another, there is an important question that is looming right now, especially since Rebels ended. Did Captain Rex ever find out that his old friend and leader, Anakin Skywalker, became the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader? In my mind, it is a fundamental question that immediately connects it to Ahsoka Tano. The answer actually connects to Ahsoka twice. Here's the thing, after this new Clone Wars season that will be released sometime next year, we will get the Mandalore arc, where Ahsoka and Rex fight on Mandalore against Maul and his forces. Now, somewhere along those lines, Rex will learn about Order 66, I presume, or at the very least the role that the inhibitor chip will play. Therefore, Rex, Gregor, and Wolf will eventually remove them, and as Order 66 is issued and the rest of the 501st marches in towards the Jedi Temple, Rex in the meantime was on Mandalore fighting alongside Ahsoka. As soon as they realized what was happening and that the Republic had turned against the Jedi, Rex and Ahsoka escaped together and faked their deaths as well in order not to get pursued ever. It worked in parts, but most importantly, this leaves Rex out of the loop, since he didn't join the 501st in the attack on Coruscant. It is kind of self-explanatory. Since Rex was not part of the 501st during the attack on Coruscant, and since he did not see Anakin going up against the Jedi, at that point he did not know that he was Darth Vader. He did not realize that now he was not the Anakin he once knew. For that reason, we jump a decade plus and will focus on Rebels Season 2. In that season, Ahsoka Tano comes back and reunites with an old Rex, who escaped together with Wolf and Gregor. It is during those episodes that Ahsoka starts to sense that this mysterious figure could be her old master Anakin Skywalker. It isn't until her duel with Vader inside the temple on Malachor that she definitely confirms who Vader really is. Her fears had been realized as Anakin stood behind that mask. Since this is a fact, we can safely assume that Rex was unaware as well during the Rebels series that Vader was Anakin. The same as Ahsoka, except Rex never got to find out from Ahsoka herself after the battle, since she supposedly died after the Season 2 finale. We later learn, of course, that she was saved, but not once did they meet during the span of those years, meaning Rex and Ahsoka. I believe that even if she had met with Rex after she fought Darth Vader, Ahsoka would have probably told him she knew how much Anakin meant to both of them. But again, since she didn't see Rex afterwards, she just couldn't, and Rex couldn't find out. What's weird is that I'm not entirely convinced Ahsoka would tell him. There is a chance that Ahsoka would guard that information away from Rex, since she wouldn't want to tarnish her master's name like that, especially to someone like Rex, who held Anakin Skywalker in such high regard. I'm not sure that he would even believe it, to be quite honest. No one could. Ahsoka did not believe it at first, even though she sensed it. The only time she was entirely convinced is when Anakin called out her name during the finale. So logically, there is no way whatsoever Rex knew that Vader was Anakin Skywalker during that time. But here's the thing, right now we don't know anything about what happened to Rex after the Rebels series, and as the original trilogy went along, we don't see Rex anywhere until the Battle of Endor. It is shown that Ahsoka is still alive and that Rex was indeed the old rebel soldier fighting on Endor. If by any chance they met during that time between episode 4 and episode 6, perhaps the possibility is there that Ahsoka told Rex after all, and that while fighting on Endor, he knew all along who was he fighting against. Not only against the Empire, but against his old friend that he followed without question. Anakin Skywalker, corrupted and evil. For me, it is just a tiny oversight that they did not address Rex and him finding out that the villain during the entirety of Season 2, Darth Vader, was his former general and friend, but that's what we got. I am, however, curious to see if anything comes up in the comics or novels. The Star Wars comic issues are still going along. We have seen Hera and Zeb there, so it's not out of the possibility to see Rex finding out about Anakin in some major comic issue or event. All we can do is hope for the best, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you enjoyed this video, my friends, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a video is up. Have an awesome day, my Star Wars friends, and may the Force be with you always.